Hello everyone, this is Jim Kirkwood with Secure Financial Management with your June 2015 Educational Economic Update. In this month's video, I'm going to talk about some of the major economic headlines from last month and give you some insight into what that might mean for the markets and for you as an investor. Please stay tuned at the end for a required disclosure statement. So Greece dominated headlines last month as negotiators struggled to reach a deal between the indebted country and its European creditors. On the US side, investors dealt with a Federal Reserve meeting, as well as a better-than-expected May jobs report. In June, Greece took center stage as negotiations over bailout money faltered, forcing Greek leaders to push the issue to voters in a referendum. Greek banks shut down to prevent a run, and also limited ATM withdrawals to prevent panicked Greeks from pulling out all their money. In the weeks ahead, we'll be watching for more news from Europe as the fallout of the Greek crisis starts to land. Though the situation may be a tragedy for Greeks, we don't expect to see significant issues in the US. Now that's for two reasons. Firstly, Greece is not a big contributor to the global economy. And secondly, Greece has been in various stages of crisis for years now. At this point, economists, investors, and government leaders are as prepared as possible for the crisis. Now, though we can't predict the future, we believe that the effects of the Greek situation on US markets will be limited. We might see a short-term pullback as investors adjust to the uncertainty, but we can hope that attention will return to domestic fundamentals. The Federal Reserve Open Market Committee met in mid-June to discuss the current state of the economy. Though they didn't raise rates, Fed economists reiterated their commitment to the wait-and-see approach. We don't yet know when the Fed will begin raising interest rates, but a number of Wall Street experts are looking to a third quarter rate hike. The big question here is, are interest rate expectations already baked into the stock and bond markets? It's hard to know for certain, but the Fed is doing a great job of laying the groundwork for future rate moves. So we can hope that markets won't overreact when rates do eventually start to move. The final number on the first quarter economic growth showed that though the economy contracted in the first quarter, it only fell by 0.2%. This is better than expected and hopefully paves the way for a stronger second quarter. So far, estimates on second quarter growth range from about 2% up to over 3.5%. Now, looking ahead, we'll be taking a close look at earning reports from the second quarter to see how US companies did in the past 3 months. We'll be delving into economic reports from the first half of the year. All told, we've got a lot of information coming at us in the next few weeks. As always, we're keeping a close eye on the markets and we'll update you as necessary. That's it for the June Educational Economic Update. As always, if you have any questions or concerns about what we've discussed, please give our office a call at the number below. We'd be happy to discuss this with you in person. I want to give you a quick informational update about our next event we have coming up. It's our Retirement Roadmap Workshop to be held August 20th, 6 p.m. at Perico's at I-10 and Huebner. Please remember that nothing we talk about here is a recommendation. If you would like to discuss your personal financial situation, please give us a call at 210-428-6250. We'd be happy to talk with you. The economic forecast set forth in this presentation may not develop as predicted, and there can be no guarantee that strategies promoted will be successful. International and emerging market investing involves special risks such as currency fluctuation, political instability, and may not be suitable for all investors. Bonds are subject to market and interest rate risk if sold prior to maturity. Bond values will decline as interest rates rise, and bonds are subject to availability and change in price. While we believe the information in this report is reliable, we cannot guarantee its accuracy. Opinions expressed are subject to change without notice and not intended as investment advice or a solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security. Please consult your financial professional before making any investment decisions.